My fellow crypto investors, last night we yet again made history in the textbooks of cryptocurrency history. For years we have fought the long hard battle of all the naysayers. They called us crazy, idiotic for believing that money could run through a decentralized platform and be brought back into the hands of the people rather than the financiers. They said that it could never happen, that it was a bubble, a scam, and various other terms. However, even with the fears in China that flooded the market, and oh yes, even the scammers themselves, the white flag has been risen from the naysayers, the deniers of the inevitable, and the next step in the progress of finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin has gone over all new highs at 5,000. This is a great day for cryptocurrencies. And it's not only a moment to celebrate, but a moment to marvel and remember for all of Bitcoin's history. What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data-Dash, and today is October 12th of 2017. Well, folks, time and time again, we continue to prove the naysayers wrong, and today is one of those days. We have smashed to new highs for Bitcoin at $5,200, clearing through that sell wall at 5,000, the previous resistance that we got turned away at. It's a proud moment. No matter if you're holding Bitcoin or altcoins, we all have to take a sit back and really marvel at this moment, because it's proving something on a very moral sense. It's proving that the concept of a decentralized currency, something not controlled by a central authority, something that can't be printed out of thin air, where its interest rates can be, tossed around. This currency that is built from a sense of proof of work is now valued at over $5,000. A lot of people denied this, and it really reminisces moments of back in kind of late June and mid-July, when we had our original pullback in Bitcoin from 3,000 to 1,800. I remember covering the videos. I remember visually, and how we were saying, look, we're calling for a pullback, but this is all temporary. Who knows where Bitcoin's going? We kept humble about it, but we were confident. And we had a rally from $1,800 all the way up to $5,000 within a month and a half. Let that sit. In a month and a half, we were able to do that. And this is really what I want to emphasize to all of you out there. Bitcoin's volatility and price action is moving just as much as it was over here. And whereas we sold off from 5,000 to 3,000, we are moving up even faster than we did over here. So, with this kind of confidence coming into the price action, a lot of people have asked me, Nick, is this time to sell? Is this, a good point to get out? Is it a little too much overexuberance? I really don't think so. I think that we've got a little more ways to go until we get a serious pullback in Bitcoin and other altcoins. The confidence in this market is real. With Bitcoin Gold coming out, it is giving Bitcoin investors a lot of confidence and added value. Not to mention, there's even though there's a kind of a worry with altcoin investors, like, Nick, let me look at my portfolio. And just have all these altcoins that are just in the red today. Well, that's commonly standard when the largest cryptocurrency is up 8%. All that money's got to come from somewhere. But this is a very good sign, because it usually tends that when Bitcoin goes up, in the long term, altcoins will follow. So for those of you in the red today, this is still something to champion, because when Bitcoin goes up, you will eventually follow, so long as you're holding the leaders. Now, we don't want to just sell Bitcoin when it's coming up here to its previous highs. If we did that over here, we would have missed out on all of this. This means that we most likely got more room to go. And I think it's going to happen much faster than we assume, because this buy wall over here is showing absolute confidence. Big scale investors are on the buy side for Bitcoin. So again, confidence is strong. Where could we go to? In my opinion, with all of the China fighting fluttering away, with Jamie Dimon finally shutting his mouth, I just honestly think that this could go, especially with Bitcoin Gold being released, to around $7,500 at the peak of this run. I know it sounds crazy. I know that's a 50% gain on top of what we, already tried to get through at 5,000. But I think it's doable. Now, how fast that's going to happen, I don't know. I think that it could be drawn out towards around late November, probably early December. But I think going into the new year, there is a lot of confidence going into the concept of Bitcoin 10K. I don't know. Again, I don't want to toss numbers. I don't like to shoot in the dark, and no one can tell you exactly what price is going. Bitcoin is going to at a certain time. But again, keep in mind the big evens really do matter. And I think that with this kind of exuberant confidence, if Bitcoin Gold goes well, and it gets received very well, as well as just overall Bitcoin and altcoins, and if we continue to flood the headlines with confidence, I think people are going to really FOMO, and Bitcoin is going to soar over the next few weeks. There's going to be absolute confidence for cryptocurrencies. I think overall market valuations will surpass $200 billion. I think we're going to around $250 billion on this bull run. We've got a lot of good numbers to look at. We've got a lot of reasons to be confident. Again, though, I don't want to shoot too much in the dark. I want to keep it real, modest, and hopefully we can continue to see bullish price action in Bitcoin. So, to all of the naysayers out there, and to Jamie Dimon, buy some Bitcoin. You'll thank yourself later.